Model United Nations is a project that we did school-wide for every ninth grader in world geography and world history. Students were able to develop skills in many different areas, at the same time learning content and collaborating with their peers. In this project, students selected a country, did research on not only their country, but one of the UN Sustainable Development Goals that we selected and they could choose from in order to do their research and what fit with their country. Through this project, students were able to work on communication, collaboration, research, diplomacy, and many other skills. At the end of each school year, I give my students a survey asking them which project they thought was the best project of the year. And every year, it turns out Model United Nations and Model European Union come out on top. We use Model European Union as kind of the end of the year summative test. Instead of giving them a big, long, multiple choice test, we give students this week-long Model European Union conference, where we just do it during class time every day for a week. And they spend about 3 weeks preparing for it beforehand. And because they've already done Model United Nations, they're really prepared because the rules are very similar, but with some slight changes. I have thousands of reflections from students who participated in Model United Nations over the years. Here are a few highlights. At first, I thought it was going to be really difficult and that I would fail. But after being there for a while, I found it really fun, and I ended up getting onto the speakers list, and I felt really proud of myself. It was fun being around my peers and sharing ideas with them that can change the world. I loved MUN. It was fun, and I felt I could express what I thought and practice diplomacy skills. I knew I had a good solution, and I knew I could convince people and make compromises. So as students prepared for Model United Nations, they were able to have personalization, integration, as they did their research and worked together to prepare. And then it all culminated in person on a school day. It gives you a chance to develop social skills and you can become more communicative. It also gives you the chance to collaborate with others. You get to present what you know to other people and demonstrate what you know. And besides, a multiple choice test doesn't do any of that. I strongly agree that MEU is a great way to help measure skills. It helps us communicate with each other, come up with ideas of how to best work with each other, and show off our research to find a solution and to concerns and problems. I know that MEU helps me grow my public speaking and research skills. It also helps me talk to others and puts me out of my comfort zone. MEU and MUN are both projects that really bring together the best of blended learning. It helps students develop skills in many different areas and helps students to be successful no matter what they end up doing in their lives.